Dr. Wiles, thanks for joining us this morning. We wanted to just let you take some time to unpack the 23rd Psalm and how that applies to our families.
Well, first of all, thank you. The 23rd Psalm may be one of the most enduring poems ever written in any language. It was originally written in Hebrew, but those of us that speak English, we recognize it in the English language. And what's interesting is the phrase, "The Lord is my shepherd." That's the single most recognized biblical phrase in America. More people identify that as a word from the Bible than any other statement. So obviously the 23rd Psalm, to me, it just reveals the unique relationship between a shepherd and his sheep. And what I notice in the 23rd Psalm is that the heart of the shepherd is just woven through the fabric of the whole psalm. And so what I would like for us to do is obviously acknowledge the fact that it's written about a shepherd and sheep, but let's look for some insights into parenting. And so think about the heart of a shepherd. Texans usually have cattle, and you remember in the Old West, cattle drivers and shepherds couldn't even get along with each other because cattle are driven, but sheep are led. And so when you read the 23rd Psalm, you hear the heart of a shepherd. He talks about how he wants to provide for his sheep. He is going to make sure they have what they need. And there's just a certain tenderness that is communicated here. Well, think about the heart of a parent. Our children need to be connected at the heart level. They need to be accepted. They need to be embraced. They need to be loved. They need to be recognized. They need to be known. Well, that's all heart language. And so you think about how little children, they want to be, they just want to be recognized. They need that facial recognition that's very personal. Think about how even the little bitty babies, they're looking for faces they can recognize. Well, that's the beginning of that heart connection. And we never lose that as parents. And so when I think about the heart of a parent, I think about the fact that my child needs to be accepted. He or she needs to be embraced, known, recognized, loved, made to feel like they're a person and that they belong. And they need that safety. Well, all of that is communicated through our hearts. And so when I read the 23rd Psalm, I think it's important not only to acknowledge this is a shepherd and sheep, the Lord in us, but there's also a word here for us as parents that we need to have that same kind of heart connection in our relationship with our children.